Hello, this is Yahweasel. Let's play Hero, and this time let's not, how do I load? Load? There we go. And this time let's not kick the kitty for no reason. I'm betting that if you're tricky, you can get into the safe.
There's no reason for me to look under the footrest at this point, or a reason for me to hang out here, really. I should quit while I'm ahead.
I don't want you to quit while you're ahead.
People always lose change and stuff in these comfy chairs. I wonder...
Well, you got some money.
Yes, there's some loose lira coins. I'm less broke now. So far, so good.
Don't sit. Take the doily.
No, I make it a point not to dally with doilies. I already got what I came here for.
Okay, fine, so I had to leave. So he's just making me leave, basically. Let's turn off the desk lamp. Extinguish the desk lamp.
So to turn it off again, I guess I use the same switch.
Yeah, duh. Congratulations.
I'm just not feeling it. Are you, lamp? Obviously this lamp is much too modern to have its own genie
with an inexplicable capital G.
But it does have a switch I can use to light or extinguish it.
Okay, bye.
Great, got the coin, didn't get caught. I'll be a Thieves Guild member before the night is over. Yay me! Yay me! Made it. Now I've got my golden ticket to joining the Thieves Guild.
Actually, you have a one-way ticket to jail. Oh, it's Javert. Oh, Javert.
Actually, you have a one-way ticket to jail, Shawn O'Conner. What? Who are you? Hyphen instead of dash! And how do you know who I am?
Never mind who I am. I'm Javert. Whoops, shouldn't have said that. There are 2 city guards waiting on the street. In front of this house, waiting on the street in front of this house to arrest you for burglary. Is that the way you want your life to end? Hyphen instead of dash, in jail.
So what's your point? Are you gonna have me arrested or are you gonna bore me to death with your lecture?
I'm here to offer you a chance at a very different future. As a student at the Hero University. Turns out I'm not Javert after all.
Say what? You want me to go to school? What's to stop me from just running off?
If you run, the city guards will make a point of tracking you down.
There is nowhere you can hide.
They don't like thieves, even petty ones. Besides, if you follow me, I will teach you how to use dashes correctly! You'll never find out what this is all about. What? You mean the video game? Yeah, okay, that seems fine. It's true that I'll just go to prison if I run off, so sure.
You're gonna put it that way.
A wise choice. However, before we can leave, I have to remember how to use dashes. Did you take anything from the house? It needs to be returned to its rightful owner. I stole a letter opener. It's a silver letter opener.
All I took was this silver letter opener because I needed it to pry open a drawer.
Is that so? Very well then, we will return the letter opener and the matter will be settled.
Yay, I got away with it. Oops, shouldn't have said that out loud.
Now let us proceed to Hero University. If you want to find redemption, it will be there.
What else could I do? Hyphen! Walk away and wonder all my life who this stranger was and what he was up to? And besides, the title of the game is Hero U! He refused to answer any of my questions, so I followed him for hours through all the alleys and dark streets of Caligari, and out of the city through a side gate I've never seen before. It was almost... I just love that I've given the main character that voice. It was almost dawn when we got to the gatehouse in a 20-foot rock wall. In the dim light, I could see where we'd gone, hyphen instead of dash, to the creepy old castle that overlooks the city. The stranger had me sit in a small, boring room for a while he talked to some people. I think I must have nodded off, because the next thing I know, this angry bald guy orders me to follow him into his office.
TERK? His name is TERK. Oh, that's a name. That is definitely a name. You know what you are, Connor? A slacker. I don't know why I had to be pulled away from my breakfast to deal with the likes of you. You'll be out of here before the month is out! Mark my words. You know nothing about me! We've had no conversations! Snark.
I'll try not to disappoint you.
That's 10 demerits for talking back to me. 100 demerits and you will be kicked out of here. You are already on your way. This is the Hero University. We take the best of the best and turn them into the worst, into upstanding, outstanding people who will make a difference in the world around them. The only difference you'll ever make around you is an unnoticeable rise in the crime rate until you get caught and sent to prison for the rest of your life. You are a waste of my time and the resources of this school. Let's see if you have any skill or redeemable quality at all. Take this aptitude test. His talking back wasn't even talking back at all. His talking back, he said, I'll try not to disappoint you. I guess it must have been in the tone.
Question number 1. You are walking down a narrow alleyway towards a dead end when you realize that several brigands are approaching you from behind with malicious intent. What do you do? Come for me and trust my luck, take them on directly, look for a way to avoid them. I mean, I usually play as a sort of cowardly rogue kind of character, so, look for a way to avoid them, I guess. As I nonchalantly walk, I listen carefully. Judging from the solid tromping sound of their feet, I can tell they are both large, muscular, and slow. And also, I can tell things that weren't part of the question. I can see an open window on the building ahead of me, barely large enough for me to squeeze through. Without warning, I leap for the window and make my escape. I've just invented a bunch of other things in the scenario. Is that fine? Am I allowed to do that? Can I just sort of imagine everything else that's going on, or am I supposed to actually respond to the question? Gotta tell you, the questions get way easier when I just sort of assume all of the rest of it. Also, I had, you know, a gun in my pocket. Nobody else did, so, pretty easy on me. You've been traveling along... Question 2. You've been traveling along a dusty road for hours when you see a tree loaded with bright, ripened apples. As you start to munch... It just gave me that I had stolen an apple. As you begin to munch on one of the apples, an old woman hobbles out from behind a hedge and shrieks, "How dare you steal my beautiful apples?" What do you do? Assume she must be magical! What an insane statement! What an insane statement! What a completely insane thing! Outwit the woman, sweet talk your way out of it, stand your ground and intimidate her. Sweet talk. I bow low before the woman. My humble... Why am I putting on a different voice for myself? My humble apologies, dear lady. Please forgive me. I had no idea that this apple tree belonged to such a charming woman as yourself. It was an honor to meet you, and I thank you so much for your hospitality. I bow again and walk off, happily munching on the rest of the apple. Question number 3. A fire rages through the town. What town? Some town. The town you're in. You see a group of people standing around and pointing upwards at a nearby building. There, through the window, you see a small child screaming for help. What do you do? I mean, child flesh is the tastiest, so just wait and let the situation resolve itself. So there's no option that involves just outright being a coward and not trying to save the child at all. I mean, so I guess climb the wall is the most sort of roguish one to choose. I swing my rope and grapnel, which I have, by the way. I'm allowed to modify questions, right? I've already established that, to catch the window frame. Then I shimmy up the rope, grab the child, and rappel down before the building collapses. I have rescued the child and am declared to be the hero of the town. Question 4. You have been falsely arrested and imprisoned in the dungeon of a cruel king. You are doomed to be executed in the morning unless you escape. What do you do? Talk the guards into taking your side and helping you escape, gamble with the guards and bribe your way out, break open the cell door and fight your way out. I mean, none of these are very good options. I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go with talk the guards into taking your side. I convinced the guard captain that hereditary monarchy isn't—
Yes! Oh, I've chosen the best option!
I convinced the guard captain that hereditary monarchy is inherently immoral, which it is. I persuade the guards that the guard captain is far more suited to rule than the spoiled brat they call His Majesty. Then the guards and I overthrow the tyrant on the throne.
You did surprisingly well on the test. It's clear that you are already a master of cheating and BS. Yup! Just as I suspected, you aren't skilled enough to be a warrior. You aren't smart or magical enough to be a wizard. You aren't good enough to be a paladin. No discernible musical or acting talent. There's only one class we can put you in. Roguishness? Master von Erwald, you have a new reprobate from the gutters of Caligari City. Hyphen instead of dash! Shawn O'Conner. Let me know as soon as he breaks the rules so that we can send him back where he belongs. Very well. Welcome to our class, Herr O'Conner. Well... this is not... The voice I'm giving him is not a particularly German accented voice, but I'll tell you what... I'm not going to. I'm not gonna make the attempt. Welcome to our class, Herr O'Conner. Take a seat. I warn you, Connor. Break one rule and you're out of here! I am certain that Herr O'Conner will do what he can to avoid facing your wrath. You seem like an angry man, TERK. He's not to be trusted! I am equally certain that you have better places to be than here, Mortimer. Guten Tag. Which class am I in? In honor of our new... Yay! Roguery! Hooray! In honor of our new arrival, we shall have a review of the rules of Rogue Class. Herr Sosi, what is the first rule of Rogue Class? We don't talk about Rogue Class! There is... Oh, well, there is no Rogue Class. That's pretty much the same rule. Precisely. This is a university for heroes. There are no rogues in this school. Fraulein McMichael, what is the second rule of Rogue Class? We don't talk about Rogue Class. It's kind of the same as the first rule, but, you know, whatever. Indeed. This is officially the class of disbarred bards. Keep that in mind when speaking with others outside of this classroom. Herr Cairo, what is the third rule? Wow, I like Herr Cairo's jacket. We will always show... this voice is too similar. Let's go with... We will always show respect to Master. We will always show respect to Master. A good rule to remember, indeed, if you wish to remain at this school. Always show respect to someone who has power over you when you are in their presence. Fraulein Esma, what is the fourth rule of Rogue Class? It is one that says we aren't supposed to steal, hyphen instead of dash, from school or other classmates, no? You are essentially correct, Fraulein. This is not the Thieves' Guild. This is not some brigand's den. You will all treat one another with respect and cooperation. Herr Kent, what is the fifth rule of Rogue Class? The fifth rule is that Yahweasel is out of silly voices. We're at this school to be heroes, and we are expected to act appropriately, sir. You could choose a more heroic facial hairstyle. Precisely. Keep your goal of becoming a hero in mind and always work towards accomplishing it. Now, Herr O'Conner, what do you think the sixth rule of Rogue Class might be? God, I love being snarky. Okay, I guess I'm not in a situation to snark too badly.
Always follow the school rules? I forgot my voice for a second there.
We are rogues here, not paladins, Herr O'Conner. I expect my students to act appropriately. The rules for rogues are posted in this classroom. They will help you maintain your status as a disbarred bard at this school. I suggest you all commit them to memory, even though clearly all of you except O'Conner already have. Tomorrow we will be discussing the tools of the trade for rogues. I suggest you all study the beginner's guide to picking locks and purchase a lockpick kit at the school store. We're not thieves, but we are, apparently. The rest of the afternoon is reserved for you to enhance your skills in the nearby practice room, or to study your lessons in the library. Klasse entlassen! And I just immediately leave. Okay, kind of thought maybe I would read the rules.
Darn, they keep the door locked outside of class hours. I literally just wanted to read the rules. It's not as though Gerhard keeps anything valuable in there. I know, in spite of the fact that I've been in there for 3 minutes.
Hi. Is this how you hold a knife? Is this how you hold a knife? I never learned how to hold a knife. Yes, I understand. He's throwing a knife.
The little plaque says, Silivran, Gentleman Rogue. He looks more like a highwayman.
Let's not steal anything immediately.
No hidden safes or treasures here.
Oh, apparently we're going to the dorm corridor.
These stairs seem endless.
Okay, that was fun.
Plaque says that this is the Dolan family. Must be a Highland thing.
Yeah, it looks a bit Highlandy. This is, Colonel Sanders, of course, there. I believe that this is Lori Cole, so this must be Corey Cole, I guess. I assume these are other people who are on the development team. It's a very sort of, anachronistic, outfits they're wearing. This is really not what clothes looked like at the time when people were using swords and spears, but okay. Yeah, let's look behind.
Maybe they hid the family jewels behind the painting. Nope, nothing.
I just got here, time to rob the place silly. What are these options? Character, reputation, reputation. Okay. TERK already hates me, but no surprise there. I have no equipment. I have the lucky coin I stole. Hey, I've got 15 moxie. Well, we'll explore here a little bit more next time. Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, do leave a like below. Cheers from Yahweasel.